Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. Well, in this era of high gas prices, you'd think people would be clamoring for electric vehicles, and they are. But they're also clamoring for a very surprising vehicle, the one we have this week, the 2022 Ford Bronco Wildtrak with the Sasquatch package. Let's go have a look at it. So take everything you know about a Tesla and turn it upside down, and you get a Ford Bronco. I mean, look at this thing. It's an absolute beast. But I really, really love it. And the fact that they're pretty much sold out tells you everybody else loves it too. I love the styling cues. You have the grille. It looks like stamped metal from the original Bronco back in the 60s and 70s. It's not, it's plastic, but it looks really cool. I like the white Bronco lettering across the front. You know, we got plastic bumper covers, but again, they look like steel. It just really has that traditional old school look to it. And I really like it a lot. I like the black trim on our package. It also has the hood patch up here in the Wildtrak package, the anti-glare patch, also very cool. The hood tie downs here. And these are really cool too. Not only are they tie downs, you can see them from the driver's seat. So when you're on the trail and you're trying to figure out where the corners of the vehicle are, it's pretty easy to find them. They're right here, and you can see them straight from the steering wheel. Come around the side, gigantic wheels and tires. Those are black 17-inch wheels on 35-inch tires. Of course, they got the off-road tread on them, got the fender extensions on them to cover up the tires, keep the mud off the vehicle. Looks really cool. You can get these in 4-door, you get it with a soft top. Ours is the 2-door with the hard top. I like the way it looks. I think it just looks badass, honestly. Step bar looks really good. We'll show you on the inside too when we do that. This has 2 roof panels over the driver's area. They can come off so you can get open air without having to take the entire roof off. You can take the roof if you want to. The black bar is up there. Again, you get a lot of gear up there, lots of space to haul things. Big tow hooks underneath. And there's not a lot of space in here, honestly, with the back seats up. But the back seats do fold down, and then it's easy to get a bicycle in and get your other stuff in there too, your camping equipment. I think designers absolutely nailed the interior of the Bronco. I think it looks cool. I think there's some nods to tradition, to the older vehicles, but it's wholly modern and wholly usable too. It really starts with the touchscreen. You got a 12-inch touchscreen. It's Ford's normal setup. Easy to understand the icons. You got audio, your phone connections, nav, your apps, all that. Very easy to go through here. You can swipe screen it, use it. Great. You also connect, obviously, with Bluetooth. You also have 4G Wi-Fi, so you connect devices that way with your hotspot. And there's USB ports too. I just like how this works. Down here in the console, we have wireless phone charging. Just throw your phone in there, it charges as you go. I like that there's a lot of proper knobs and buttons. You've got volume, you've got tuning, right where they're supposed to. So when you're driving, you don't have to look down, you just reach down, there they are. They're rubberized, feel nice. Dual zone automatic climate control. And again, very easy to use, just reach down, adjust. Nice clear readouts, love all that. Come down here to the console. Nice big cup holders, got power window buttons here, mirror. Again, you just kind of rest your arm, very easy to reach all this stuff, find it. The GOAT modes, so it stands for goes over almost all terrain, but you can configure the powertrain for all kinds of different conditions using this. The 4-wheel drive settings, 2 high, 4 automatic, and 4 low. Those are also here. Up here, you can lock the differentials in. Buttons up here on the dash. Above that, you got auxiliary things if you want to put in lighting, anything else. Snow plow if you really want to, I guess, but mostly for lighting, so that's up here as well. But everything, there's a lot of plastic in here, but it all looks really good and typical of a lot of Fords right now. Even though things, when you start tapping around, are plastic, they look very nice. They feel expensive. They feel upscale. There's texture to it. This has kind of metallic look to it, but it's also texture here in the beige. Nothing feels cheap. It just looks very nice. I love the shifter here with a little Bronco on it. We got the Bronco on the steering wheel. This is a heated leather-wrapped steering wheel. It's part of this package. Again, I think it feels good. I like the seats. I like the canvas seats. It'd be a little bit easier if they were vinyl to wipe them off, but these are very comfortable. Spent several hours in the car today. In fact, very nice, very easy. Like that a lot. I even like the instrument cluster. You have the speedometer over here, but you also have a flat screen area here in the middle that has a speedometer, tachometer, kind of a bar graph with the fuel and your trip computer. That's all there. Very nice. Like I said, to take these panels off, you got a couple latches, unlatch those, pop those. This part of the top pops off. You can take the entire top off if you want to, but if you just got a nice day and you just want to drive around a little bit without a lot of hassle, pop these off. Very easy. This vehicle also has a lot of safety gear on it. You've got adaptive cruise control, so again, at least you can try to conserve a little bit of fuel out on the highway and keep it at constant speed. And with that comes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane keep assist, rear cross path detection. and blind spot warning. So pretty much everything you would want in terms of safety. You can get the Bronco with a turbocharged 4-cylinder, but ours steps up with a turbocharged 2.7 liter V6. Produces 315 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. That is a pretty spirited engine to get this vehicle down the road. You can drive pretty much whatever speed you want to drive and have plenty of power left. So I really enjoy driving it. It has a 10-speed automatic transmission, so it always gets in the right gear, puts the power down pretty well. 4-wheel drive system, you got 4 high, 4 low, 4 automatic, so you can get it geared for off-roading, or you can set it up for winter driving and just let the computer do it. All that works out really well too. The one thing you're probably not going to like is fuel economy. And it doesn't really matter whether you drive in the city or drive on the highway, you're going to get 20 miles per gallon. In fact, it's rated 19 in the city, 20 on the highway, 19 combined. So gas mileage stinks. You expect that when you buy a big heavy brick that can do serious off-roading. But that's all okay. Driving it's fine. One of the things that I really like, this again has the Wildtrak and Sasquatch packages on it. So you get those big fat tires for off-roading, and you get the heavy-duty shocks for off-roading. But that also contributes to a pretty pleasant on-road experience. Those big fat tires just soak up potholes, soak up expansion joints out on the highway, and it rides okay. On the downside, you put this thing to a corner, it's going to heave over, and you kind of have to jab it through the corners. It's not a sports car, that's for sure. It sits up high and it's got big fat tires on it. But if you drive it reasonably, it handles okay. This has the short wheelbase, short model with the 2 doors. So again, it's easy to maneuver, easy to drive it, but you got to be conscious of the fact that it'll kind of overcompensate when you're driving it. But overall, it's been a really pleasant week. If gas was free, I would absolutely love driving it every single day. It's easy to handle, even in the city. Short wheelbase, tight steering, worked out just fine. But it is an era of gas that's over $5 a gallon in a lot of places, significantly over in a lot of places too. And your driving a vehicle gets 19 in the city, 20 highway, so you got to keep that in mind. If there was a vehicle least fitted to the times, this would probably be it. But don't you just love it anyway? I mean, it looks super cool, it drives cool, the turbo V6 is awesome, I love the Sasquatch package, I like the big wheels. It's really just a super cool car. And it almost makes it worth the 20 miles per gallon gas mileage to drive it. So let's talk about price. Well, the Bronco starts right under $31,000. This one, as equipped, $53,650. Well, next week we'll have another fun car. Till then, storm forward.